What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for this vlog is we're gonna make a new games for today. So we've got some new games and we've got right here is the controller that I bought from AliExpress, right? And it's also this one is a good controller for Nintendo Switch. So this is what is this called, controller for the Nintendo Switch 1 or OLED, right? So this is not for the Nintendo Switch 2, right? So okay, so let's go gonna get some sneak preview for this one, right? Also right here is because I'm gonna have to change the angle of the camera. Okay, so right here is also we've got the wireless controller over here. So we've got right here is also they got some nice shoulder button and trigger button right over here. So okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's blinking, right? So because detecting is gonna be detecting a game or a console, right? So right over here is also if I'm gonna have to take this off. So you're gonna have to charge it separately, right? So another one right over here is also another one right over here is also has a charging port right over here. So I have the charger for this one, right? So we've got some over here, we've got some two USB-C ports right over here to charge this controller, right? So and it's also there's a good one also because you're gonna have to use it also for separate, right? So this is just like a what is this called, this is just like the other the other console, right, for the Nintendo Switch. So we've got right over here we've got some features for the controller, right? So this is the what is this called, I forgot. This is the grip for this one also, for you're gonna have to put this on and then also gonna have to put that back on also. Which is a really good nice because it is a perfect one for me to have this kind of controller, right? So okay, without further ado, so I'm gonna have to change the angle of the camera so that you will see the Nintendo Switch. All right, okay. Okay, we've got my Nintendo Switch right here. It's also I have my Nintendo Switch 2, right? Okay, so this is since this is for the Nintendo Switch original, right? So I'm gonna have to take this off right over here so that you can see it, right? So I'm gonna have to change the angle. I'm gonna have to change the grip for this one also. So I'm gonna have to take it off so that you will see how does it feel to use this one, right? So I just turn it off the controller first before I use this one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check it out, and then also I'm gonna have to open it up, and then I'm gonna have to put this one over here. So where can I put this one? Okay, let's go over here. So since this table is also not so all right, so here it goes. We've got oops, okay, sorry. All right, so okay, so here it goes right over here. So we've got the full controller for the Nintendo Switch. So it's so nice and also perfect, and also I really like it. So we got also first for the shoulder button and also the I think shoulder and the trigger, right? So this is the shoulder and it's a trigger. So very clickable, and it's also when you look at that. Okay, so and it's also at the other side also. Yes, and it's also ooh, nice. Okay, and it's also we've got some right over here is the same as the original, right? So we've got this one right here, the line button, and then also we've got the cross button for the menu of this one. Okay, and it's also for the other options for this one. So we've got right here the Joycon. Yes, and it's also a really good Joycon. Yes. Ooh, nice, perfect. And also we've got some nice D-pad right over here, when it's also very comfortable and very soft D-pad. So in here is we've got some, I don't know what is this one right over here. So yeah, I didn't use that one. And also we've got some right over here, a menu M. So I think that's the menu. And we've got the screenshot button right over here. We've got the screenshot button. And also right here is the cross, is the options on the menu. We've got the home button right over here. We've got another M button mode, or I think this one's a turbo. I think this is the turbo. Yeah, this one right here. And we've got the face button, which is really no good, and I really like the style, right? I really like the style of this button, face button right over here. So if you see the back of this, one, so we've got this nice grip. It's also a really nice for your Nintendo Switch, right? So still not intact, but you know, it cannot be put into the dock if you're gonna use this one, right? So I'm just gonna have to go try that out. Okay, so okay, let's go right over here. We're gonna go into this docking station. So let's go, gonna have to change that up. Yes, this is not gonna be working. All right, you know, like that. So yeah, that is gonna be the output of the console if you're gonna have to use this one, right? This controller. So just in case this is not the original controller, this is not the original docking charger of the Nintendo Switch. So this is the brand of the GameStop, right? Which I bought this in GameStop. Since I don't have the docking charger, I don't have the docking charger station when I bought the Nintendo Switch, right? So it's not gonna be working, you know, just gonna be like that one. So that's not the original, docking charger station, right? So okay, so let's go, gonna have to turn this on. Okay, so all right, so here it goes. So I'm gonna have to turn this on. Yeah, here it goes. So I'm not gonna be playing so let's gonna be play some, you know. Yeah, here you go. So it's already connected, right? So like that one, really good, right? So yeah, as you can see, really good controller. And yes, here it goes. Yeah, it feels good, right? And it's also a comfortable one. So since there's a click sound, right? If you hear that, right? So let's go, gonna have to play some. Okay, so for the test one, so how does it feel to use this one, right? So yes, and it is been intriguing for me to, yeah, since it's been a long time for me to have a review for this one, so that if you are interested, right? So yes, link down below in the description. I'm gonna check that out if it's still gonna be in the database of the AliExpress, right? So since some of the products is they gonna be deleting, okay, the product if it is not available, right? But it's still they have some more, stuff, okay, in like this one. So let's go, gonna have to, okay, okay, skip because you know I'm gonna have to, yeah. All right, so okay, we've got the multiplayer. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's try it out. Okay, let's try it out. How does it feel, this game, this controller, to be the perfect controller, right? To be the perfect replacement controller for your Nintendo Switch. So for the OLED and Nintendo Switch one, right? So it's not gonna be working because the Nintendo Switch 2 is a magnetic, right? So they just turn into a magnetic Joycon. So it's taking too long to connect, right? So just wait for it. So we're gonna have to wait for a while. Okay, here it goes. Let's go gonna have to check the let's go gonna have to check how does it feel to play this one. So I already played this with oh, okay. So alright, so this is a nice one. This is a really good controller for you to have this. So this is a perfect controller for you to right. Alright, so alright. So okay, let's go have to explain some more of this one. So okay, you're gonna have to stop the game. So right over here is I don't know what is this one. So let's go gonna have to okay. It's gonna be mode. So it is not it is not okay, it's not blinking, right? So if you got also right here, that is the for the right, and we've got the screen recorder right over here. Yeah, we've got that one screen recorder, right? So I don't know what is this one right over here, and also this one right over here. So yeah, when I click it, it doesn't yeah. So what is this called? So if I'm gonna have to long press, okay, there it goes, long press. Okay, you're gonna have to long press for this one also. Okay, here it goes. So what is the meaning for this one? So I'm gonna have to check that out. So what is the purpose for this mode right over here? So if I'm gonna have to long press again, stop. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay. So that is I don't know what is the purpose for that one, right? So but I think this is so far by most the controller the best also one of the good controller for Nintendo Switch, right? For your Nintendo Switch 1 and OLED. So and it's also a perfect one, right? So since it is not gonna have to turn it off. So okay, so not good controller for you to have this one right over here. So yeah, it's blinking is because it's blinking is because it's still in use, right? So good thing for you to have this is because this one right over here we've got, but you know what, this is a great controller for you to have this, right? So you're gonna have to take that off. Okay, press that one right over here, and then oops, okay, looks like I'm in a bit struggle right over here. So we've got, yeah, right one over here, right? So a perfect controller for your Nintendo Switch, right? And it's also I really like this one right over here, right? So very good and very nice. Okay, so yeah, perfect, and also you are gonna have to love this one, right? Okay, so yes, and also we got some, yeah, right over here. So we've got, yeah, for the screw. All right, so okay, so right, that is the review for this controller right over here. Okay, I think that's it for today's vlog, right? And so also, I hope you enjoy watching it. Please don't forget to subscribe and also click the notification bell so that you will notify all of my upcoming future videos. Okay, so yeah, final review for this one. I really love this controller also, and also I use this for handheld mode, right? I also use this for handheld mode, and honestly speaking, a good, right, a good controller for a good controller for a handheld mode, right? So this is yeah, this is a good Joycon for your Nintendo Switch One and OLED. All right, so thank you and see you again on our next video, everyone.